But I need to put the game on the screen. Silly me. I gotta book a game. There it is. I hope you like video games. Here's one. And then I posty post. And I posty with the mosty. And then I have this. Isn't that sweet? All right. Where's my phone? Oh, there it is. I can't stream without my phone. How else am I supposed to know? It's a nice snowy day outside. It's the perfect day to be inside streaming. Alright, so. Hi, everybody who's watching at the moment. This is one of my favorite games. It's called Last Epoch. It's, I'm gonna be honest, like, Diablo was king of this kind of genre for a long time. But this game just shattered. Like, it's so good. And I want to experience it on stream. So, you know, we're going to do it. So, I've tinkered with a lot of the characters. I'm going to play a character that I haven't really tinkered with before. And that's going to be the Rogue. Base class Rogue. Very cool, very interesting. It's very... I'm not really sure how this character is going to work, but what I'm looking into... I'm looking into the Falconeer skill tree. Because you start with your base class, then you choose like an advanced class to kind of like spec into. It's very neat. Her name's going to be, her name's going to be Sours. Also for people who don't know, when I play a game like this, very solely because of my brother, I play hardcore. So if this character dies, even once, they're dead to me. They're dead to me. Create a character.
In the beginning, there was
we will
darkness.
watch the opening cinematic for continuity.
Only terror, myself, and the void. I was content with nothing. She dreamt of light, of life, of humanity. We disagreed, and yet, in her world, there were gods. Majasa of the desert, Lagon of the sea, Rye of the endless skies, and Hierot of the frozen tundra. But fate stole Terra away. Without her, there was conflict, then wars. In the end, it was Rye who sought to outshine the sun that would pull the world into his flame. Caught within Rye's gaze were the Keepers, an order sworn to protect Eterra's memory and the power it still holds.
Ooh.
They were joined by someone unexpected, a traveler, willing to walk into the flames of war. But why? Was it honor they sought? Power? Redemption? Or was this fate? Perhaps. But no story is quite that simple.
So one thing I will absolutely say about this video game is the story is really good. Legitimately. So there's my character. There she is. Hello. Yeah. Movement. Left click with the joystick. The gamepad to move.
I've never been this far from the slums.
I don't know why Flurry
No
wouldn't be
looking back
on
now. Time to leave
zero
behind me.
mana. Bam. So, how this game works? I gain skills, which are fantastic. I love them quite dearly. It's very neat. And then I get these by leveling up my passive abilities, and then over here, these are the skills I get from speccing into either Blade Dancer, Marksman, or Falconeer. I'm gonna try and go for Bird. The Bird was recently added. So we're gonna see. I already know how to use health potions. You slime. You stink. The hands of a fallen messenger. You found a letter for the Keeper's Council. It addressed to you.
Traveler.
Traveler.
Our Ereborian allies informed us that you will attend the peace talks. Raya's war has reached our lands, and we are in need of aid. As keepers, we avoid conflict. We're dedicated to the goddess Etera's memory. That is, until Raya forced our hand. He wishes to destroy us and steal Etera's legacy. We can't let that happen. We need Herot's help. Your help.
Yeah, I took the message, and I'm receptive to it, I think. Question mark? My character doesn't say much. I'm just like, I'm in it, and then that's it. How am I picking up this trash? So the weird... Actually, I'll wait for the ad break to talk about it. Welcome back. You didn't miss much. I found a letter on the ground, and it was beautiful. It was just like, hey, what's up? Basically, what it was saying was, hey, you're gonna join the peace talks, and that's good. And I'm like, yes. So by leveling up, I gained a new skill. Ooh, hide gloves. Give me those. Shurikens. I can throw shurikens. It's very neat. There's a huge thing when I'll let it happen and then talk about it, but there's something massive that really sets this game apart from other games of its genre. Ow, sir. The world is also so pretty. See, I walk in the flowers, they speakle up. Man, that's crazy. So, at the moment, as the cutscene was saying, the god of like the sky is just like fucking going bonkers. So these, ow, these guys are gross. These flaming like orbs and there's like bird people that are like of that god, and they're kind of like waging this giant war. Their body is extra crispy, well done, and just needs ketchup to have any moisture. Here we go.
Easy. Too easy.
I can shift. That's short distance in a target
When you
direction.
arrived, it was
Everything
smiling.
all right?
I can handle ospreys. I told.
You
Thanks.
certainly
Are
are
you all
strong.
good?
That's
Name's
right.
Grail. I
Sounds
wonder.
good to me. Let's go.
Let me watch you fight.
Alright, so he is part of the peace talks as well, and I'm like, hey bro, you're jacked as fuck, and I'm sexy. Together we'll be the hottest couple. Period. And they're like, oh fuck, here we go. Ooh, dexterity and health. That actually sounds fucking perfect. A little extra health never hurt anybody, especially since I have to play a little on the defensive side. Considering the type of like, consider I'm playing a hardcore character.
Smoke.
Oh, good. Yeah. My other character, I made like the barbarian kind of guy, like this guy is supposed to be archetyped off of. But I made them a beastmaster, so they're like a summoner, but they summon animals instead of like, you know, hordes of skeletons. Beastmasters are very neat. You can spec them in so many different ways. It's quite cool.
For what?
There it is. Skill specialization. So, oh, I got acid flask. Sticky. So what makes this game very unique is it has something called skill specializations, and what you do is you put a skill into your skill slot up here, and every skill has a little skill tree that changes how it behaves, which is ridiculous. Like to me it's wild that they're just like, ah yes, every single skill has a skill tree in it. Like even for shift, I can specialize shift and then I can have it do all sorts of things. I can have it like leave behind a shadow in the place you shifted from. Shadow cascade. When your shadow is created and the shift is continued to return to the location. It's like a passive buff to all of the skills. Usually your first specialization, I would put it into maybe something that you're using to like attack. So I could put it into flurry. Flurry deals more damage, critical hits, heal on crit, crescendo. That's Adrenaline Giant Slayer. Let's see, some life leech wouldn't be a bad idea. What's neat is you can always like respec it like later, which is very cool. poison, reopened wounds. What else is like puncture? There's a lot of like fire skills for a rogue, which is sort of interesting. Pocket sand! That's 100% based off of Dale Gribble. Blind chance from all sources is converted to critical vulnerability. Ooh. So, an ash, cauterize, flame alchemist. Exertion, explosive lash. That's interesting. That's at level 7, which is pretty quick, honestly. I could do I could up my shurikens. Deep cuts, flip coin. Ooh, additional shurikens. Ricochet. Either way, let's get back to the action, boys. I love games where you can like make a build and just like legitimately, you can make a build and you just roll with it, and it's I like having that choice of feeling like an individual. Like, my most hated thing in a video game is it's one of the reasons that I couldn't really get into Destiny. Personally, is just because in Destiny, if you don't play a certain way at like a high level, you're just not going to do well. And I hate that. I love having, I hate like those exploits where it's like, alright, you have to play this way, because everyone else is playing this way, and we made it super difficult, so if you're not playing this way, then there's no chance of you succeeding. And I'm like, I want to play the way that I want to play at high level play, and like, and still be able to do well.
Before it reaches town.
Oh, buddy.
Well done. We're almost there. I'll see you ahead.
Ooh, that's good rogue body armor. I do wield.
Not quite right.
Not quite right. Ooh, more crit chance. I think there's like a skill you gain to do wield. That was it. You can equip swords and offhand, can equip daggers and offhand, damage taken while dual wielding. Oh god. You take more damage while dual wielding? I don't know if I can do that. I could go bows. Because that's the thing, is a lot of these skills do the same thing but with a bow. I can make some sweet archer lady. Haha, you did it! Keeper's Camp. Their imagination, I think, is pretty neat. Like, look at this thing. It's kind of gross. It's like... It's like high imagination.
Like the keepers
like
of
that.
the group, even
Who are the
then,
keepers
season
exactly?
out.
What's
Speaking
next? See you
of, I must
soon.
head there now. Feel free to look around.
Yeah, so the keepers keep a piece of, it's like a shard. You saw it in the cutscene, the purple thing. Let's see what you have here. Oh man, my regular body armor absolutely stinky. Can you believe that? She's like, that armor absolutely stinky. Let's see, damage over time increase. Explosive trap, net. There's a bunch of lightning skills. That would be interesting.
Grail was just one of their both not you could they do this, and our alliance is secure.
Done. Talking complete. Oh, yeah, I'm here now. Oh man, only 20 armors. Tons of dodge rating. Boom. So I found this on the beautiful. I love this game because it has these. It's cool because it has these this shared stash. And yeah. So if my hardcore character dies, and I'm finding good things for not just myself but for other people, I can put them in here. Like I found this. Physical penetration with shadow daggers. Get ward gain when you create a shadow. That's pretty cool. That's good for a very particular type of rogue. And the armor is a great idea, a great thing as well. It's like, you know, it's okay, but it has a lot of like really good skills on it that are really good for specifically a rogue. Widespread that is. It's nice. Assassin's Copper Chalice. Sure, fuck it. Assassins drink from the chalice. Oh, really? So usually my rogue doesn't do this well, so I think I'm doing something okay at the moment. A rogue that uses a club. Sneak up behind someone and is like, donk! What was that? Ooh, puncture. I think that's also a 0 mana cost ability. Stab! 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 I could do puncture. Ooh, Bloodthirst, Bleach Hands, Splinter. Seized Prey, Rapid Strikes, Timing. You know, I am gonna transition my Acid Flask, and I'm gonna turn it into an Explosive Flask. Bam, boom. Ooh, that's actually super nice. All right, Acid Flask. Acid Flask getting promoted to Q, because Q is good. Oh yeah, he do a heckin' stab though. I like the punchiness of just like that. God! Ooh. Dice increase critical strike chance. That's actually fucking 16%, 23%. Alright, be on with you. So this game is sort of interesting because literally, if picking up items and selling them has almost no merit to it at all. Like that, this ivory dice is only worth 7 gold, which is nothing. That's like 7 pennies. The only reason I would pick up something is to. The only reason I would pick up something, you can like take traits off of things as like these shards, and then you can forge them onto other items. So what you kind of do is you kind of like, hey, what this? Oh, it's a stun shrine. Isn't that cool? So what you do is you find like a good base item, where like the base damage of this, or it already has some traits that I really like on it. This is good, and then you forge it with all these shards that you kind of accumulate over like different characters, and you're like, oh shit, like I can make it into like the exact weapon with the exact qualities that you want. It's pretty high end, I dare say. Ooh, hey shrine. Take that. Might as well. I don't really have a. Sorry, bird people. I'm sure you're nice. Oh my god, there's fire everywhere. I wonder if that's a graphical glitch or if that's actually like something I have to watch out for. Well, buddy, there's a health potion in there, but I need to. There, we're good. Bam, that's a much better ring than that. Okay. Actually, also this needs to go out of here. Goodbye. Yeah, that's supposed to be a graphical glitch, like it just not going away. That's weird. Alright, bye. I'm glad my computer's strong enough that it didn't like start to fucking crash when you did that. Another great thing is this waypoint system. I can teleport, like, I can be away from a waypoint and still like use them. Let's just go to town. Restock on some things. Alright. What do you got? We got bandit helmet. Way better than the helmet I'm using. Bam. Sell that. Let's see, leather gloves, all of the gloves. It's all of the gloves down here. I don't know. No, I think I'm pretty good so far. I don't think there's anything that's really kind of outdoing me in regards to my DPS or my just my getting it done. My partners came back to town to just get some potions. They weren't dropping for some reason. I'm not losing this character this early on. If I do, then she's going in the trash and I'm starting a different character, but I've never...
Easy. Too easy.
Level 6. Alright, and then as you can see, skills also gain levels, which is very cool. Ah, I'm gonna be honest. Today was definitely a long day, so I wanted to do something a little less intensive. This to me is perfect. You can just like attack and do what you gotta do. It's just almost relaxing in a way. But playing it on hardcore really like makes it a little more intense than it has like this edge of danger. Like dying has a very serious consequence. Actually, I can go with trash. Just 5 potions. Nice. That's actually great. I like that. Ooh, add mana shard. So those are the shards I was talking about. Is you can find these. And then it's like, now if I want to have more mana, I can put it on a weapon and that weapon will add mana. Its value randomizes a little bit, but you know. There are like ways to get around that, essentially. I did it. The armor was just sitting there and I made it go all over the place. Isn't it crazy? When you look at a girl and she goes all over the place.
Huh?
Hello, they're gone. Go back to camp. More dodge rating. Smoke bomb! Smoke bomb at your feet blinds enemies, grants haste while you remain in the side. Oh, that actually sounds good. I'll do that instead of shift. What's neat is like looking at the skill trees for like a utility skill like this. Because normally you'd be like, interesting, you know. But like there's tons of really neat. The smoke cone catches fire at the end of its duration, igniting enemies within the cloud. That would actually be really good. Hasty combustion, cleaving shadows. You use shadow cascade when the smoke cloud ends. Very interesting. Hello. I'm going in. Man, this game always just tickles me so entirely. Oh, that is the skill. Okay. What this? Health shard. That's how many shards I have over the characters I've made, and then runes, and then something else. Chance, boy. You start stacking that critical strike chance. Boom. Be gone with this. The pages floating on the ground there have more. Look at this sweet fucking door I'm opening. Oh, it's Gato! Hey, Gato!
This way.
I hope you're having a good evening.
You're here to
Hello,
help.
old man with bushes
You're
growing on
big
him.
snake. Protect the shard! The drink! Tread carefully.
The shard. God, Keeper could just like and then they're just fucking gone. Oh god, crowd's redeeming a hydrant on me. I will after this weird right blade Polaris boss. Whoa, buddy. So for people who are distorting like recently, this character is hardcore, so that means when they die, they're just gone. Perish, you fiend.
No
Bandit
fear.
home for
It isn't
renewal.
safe. We'll reconvene outside.
Oh, another dagger. Isn't that cute? Mine has nothing, so you know that's fine. I like your sweet fucking dragonfly, bro.
That should hold foot. We've reinforced that.
Alright, we're
Tell
good.
you what. Let's get out of here first. And
He has
then
the
I'll
little
explain
shard on
why.
him. Don't you see it? It's a little
These
blue
beast
shard.
dogs are hardly worth it if you don't know why Orion is after us.
God. There, that's the one I was kind of waiting for to see if it was any good. Interesting. Then more dodge rating, damn it. One more point and then I can go into explosive flask, where this my poison flask is just like a bomb instead. It's gonna be cool. I think I'm gonna build this person fire oriented. The neat thing is, if I don't like the skills that I'm speccing into, I can just change them up. I can just be like, you know what, like this isn't working well, or I feel like I could be doing more damage, or I'm seeing like another build I want to try. I can just do that. It just kind of takes up your time, because it like when you despecialize a skill, the slot that it goes in kind of levels down a little bit, and then you have to like level it back up again. But honestly, like that's not a big deal. Perish.
That was close.
These bird people, what are they doing? You're supposed to be hardcore furry bait. Now look at you. Oh, I love this game. A lot. Legitimately. It is so good. If you like Diablo style games, I can't recommend it enough. Like it's everything you want at a better price than the next leading action RPG. Like Diablo 4 is like $90. And I think this game supersedes it in almost every way. Like the story is super good. I will say Diablo 4's story like isn't bad. It's just it's handled.
I'm sure you have questions, but let me first check and make sure the Epoch's safe.
The Epoch.
Good. No.
You got taken. Anyways. At ease. I'll handle it. Go back to camp. It's fine. I got it. Goodbye. Get my little chest of wonders here for doing that. All that bullshit. I could spec into a bleeding build, like a super hardcore fucking... That would be interesting. Alright, I am back in town. Allow me to grab a drink in which to sip. For my delicious hydrate. Oh god. Ah, there it is. Beautiful drink. Ugh, God. Meh. Let me recenter my my guy. All right.
The Terror's blessing.
Are you afraid something happened? No problem. I can do that.
Prayers be with you.
I can do that. Hey, you. There. Let me hydrate. Beautiful. There's this Korean place nearby, and I got Korean fried chicken the other day, and they have these sodas. But they're themed after. It's called Chupa Chups, which are like suckers, and these taste just like those suckers. There's your hydrate cryo. I'm a big hydratey boy. Alright. Time for some storyline stuff. I gotta talk to this person and be like, what the fuck? That was
Everything
supposed
okay?
to fucking
What?
happen.
We have to be safe.
Alright, good.
Stay alive and bring Balthus back.
More dodge rating. Dodging stuff is how my rogue is gonna stay alive. Can this spec into different like things? Oh yeah, this gets pocket sand where I can blind people. Each stack of critical vulnerability adds an additional 2% chance to be crit. Reduces critical strike avoidance and lasts 4 seconds. Oh, interesting. Okay, so if I'm using a bow, this skill would cause it to blind people. But it has frailty. Automatic chance to like throw flasks. Shred enemy fire resistance. 8 mana, granting a burning dagger that circles you for a second before launching to the nearest enemy. Burning dagger deals more damage and consumes less mana. You now throw 5 burning daggers in a cone in front of you on Cinder's first attack. All of your shadows now also throw 5 burning daggers in a cone in front of them when you do. This consumes all active shadows. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Coated darts. If you use and hit at least one enemy with Cinder Strike, you're granted oil coating, granting you increased fire damage. Fire damage for stack, oil coating on hits. Combustible. Fire penetration. Oh, neat. That's nice. Poison chance from all sources is converted into ignite chance for Cinder Strike. What poison chance would you ever... I guess you could stack poison. Cinder Strike's first attack has a more critical strike chance per stack of ignite. Cinder Strike deals more additional fire damage for each ignited enemy you have hit recently, up to a maximum. Interesting. Let's see. Do I want to throw burning daggers, or do I want to huck a? I think I might huck a bomb. If I'm being honest. If I end up going that route, which I probably will, because next level I'll get another slot, and that's where that's 100% the skill I'm gonna be like dumping in it. Gato, I'm adjusting myself. I'm stretching, and I'm having a drinky. Perfect. I love tinkering around in menus like that, where I'm like making someone unique. It's very neat. Oh man, this game is like this game is comfort food to me. You know, like it's just you're kind of doing it, and you can kind of get lost in it just by kind of laying back and oh my god, enjoying yourself. Enjoying yourself. Fuck. Well, this is how your story ends, traveler. All right, well she died. That's the problem I have with rogues, is they seem to die very fast. So she's still technically alive. She's with my other people. She's no longer hardcore. See that hardcore flag? I got a level 36 Beastmaster that's hardcore. He is excellent. I do have a backup character. Mucky. Alright, sorry, Sours. Goodbye. Sours is gone. She died a terrible fate. That's the problem. That's how hardcore works, though. You gotta be on it. Alright, I'm gonna go with Mucky. We're gonna speedrun this. Watch. It took me an hour to get through that. No malarkey. No backup plan. No stinky. We're going. Boom, let's go.
This land is peaceful.
I already know how I'm building this character because that was another thing I've wanted to build.
Stand down or die.
Vengeance. Ooh. This guy will be more defensive, in which case he will not die nearly as easily. I am stinky. You are 100% right. I am full stinky all the time. I get my stink on things. I try to return them. They won't take them back because they thought I like dumped them in like a dirty river or something. But here we are. So we're gonna be very epic. We're gonna be very cool. No. This guy's armor is going to be a lot heavier. his skills are going to be more defensive, so he has a much better chance of staying alive. I think the biggest contributor to someone living in this game is stunning enemies in some way. There it is.
Stand down or die.
Helmet. I can spin, isn't that sweet? Isn't that cool? Alright. Bam, be gone, bear. See, like, the survivability of that fight, even at that point, compared to a rogue, was so much higher. Like, that's my only problem with rogues. Like, rogues are fine. It's just they die. They die so fast. And it's hard, especially when it's hardcore. Like, that is so... That's not a good trait. But, you know, people have their playstyles, right? Like, I know I have my playstyle. Cryo knows my playstyle when it comes to these games. I love summoners. Like, legitimately, I really do like a good summoner. I swear to God, this fucking character dies. There's a lot of people. Look at that. 10 melee damage, melee damage, and spell damage. Bam, boom. Sweet fucking scepter. I'm gonna fucking thwack people with it. My brother's main character is actually one of these guys. But he went like the healer route, and then there's a thing in the healer route where you... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why are they doing so much? If this dies, I'm just going to my main fucking... Ah! Level 3! Passive system, thanks. Physical damage, strength, fire resistance, void resistance, vitality, increased health regen. I think I need to go fearless. Like, legitimately, I just...
When you arrived,
hello.
I can handle. Are you good?
Let's go.
Watch you fight.
I can hammer throw. What? Look at that. Man. Dude, Terraria is super fun. The summoner in Terraria is excellent. And then that helps clear. Like I said, I will clear it. Oh no. I can't. Oh yeah, what I was saying before is my brother made one of these, and he made a healer, and there's one healing ability where you can cast it, like, at somebody, but he tweaked it where it was then a melee attack that heals anyone within the range. It hurts enemies, and then heals allies, and that includes himself. And it's, like, so strong that he's just, like, using it, and he, like, can't die. Like, he's unable to perish because of that ability. It's very neat. Wealth, money. Whoa, buddy. There we go. So, what we're gonna be doing... Ooh, javelin. Ooh, that's kind of cool. The shield bash. Rive. Combo with 3 melee attacks every 30% Rive slashes in a first circle. I've got lunge now. I kind of like vengeance. Rose has a chance to grant a Void Essence. A Void Essence lasts for 7 seconds, grants increased Void damage, increased melee damage, reduced stun duration. Molten Riposte. Vengeful Slayer, you have a chance to attack with Iron Blade when you kill an enemy with Vengeance. Chance to attack with Iron Blade when you kill... Iron Blade ricochets to additional enemies. Interesting. There's like a bit of void stuff in this. Like I could spec into this, and then go down. I think Warpath, yeah, up here. While spinning, Abyssal Echoes, Apocalypse Whirl. I've always wanted to go into Void Knight for my thing. Like it's very interesting. Either way, you know what? I will go into... I'm just gonna go into my riposte, because riposte is like... this, there. Now it's, good. Sir. No, our phoenixes are malarkey. There's my Void Essence. I swear to God, if this character fucking dies, I'm just gonna... I'm making a... if this character fucking dies, I'm making a summoner. That's apparently the only way I'll be able to play this game without perishing completely. Will be that.
Quick, before it reaches town.
Oh, buddy. Hammer.
Well done. We're almost there. I'll see you
Throw
ahead.
the amulet, you bastard. 13. Physical melee area strength. Give me this sweet fucking club. I'm gonna bonk people. God, members here? Ooh. Alright, speedrun time. There's
Sounds
one
like
thing
the keepers of even it's now. Speaking of,
I think is
let's head there now.
super
Feel
cool
free to look around.
is you can just randomly find these keys while you're playing, and they're like, they unlock these like dungeons, and if you do the dungeons, they can actually skip you ahead in the story. So if you go through it and collect these things, you could actually have a playthrough. You skip a ton of, you could skip like a ton of the story straight up. Oh my God, the base armor I started with is 50? Dude, the base armor I started with as a rogue is like 20. chance to ignite. Two-handed mace. Yeah, if this character fucking dies, I'm gonna make a necromancer. Like I don't even give. Boy. Actually, I would probably make another Beastmaster if I'm being honest. There's something so interesting. It's neat, and I could build them like a different way than I did my previous guy. Perish. All right, we good. I don't really have a lot to say about this game other than it's quite good. There we go. Void Knight seemed very interesting in this. They get like they have a thing called like Echo, and it's basically like they're just what they did to an enemy happens again, and there's like an echo chance. It's very interesting. Hatchet. Perish. This hatchet does void damage. It's perfect. Nice, we get some more interesting skills. Yeah, I don't even need Rive. At least not right now. Actually. Oh, Rive can be voidy. Let's see where. There it is. Specialist, temporal warrior, void damage, double echo chance. Alright, there's more void damage. void damage per vitality with an axe. So, okay, I would be bound to axes if I did that. And I guess it doesn't really change. Yeah. I like Proposed anyways. Proposed is a nice defensive sort of attack. There's the guy, yeah. Yeah, by attacking me they take damage. It's pretty cool, I dare say. What's super cool, by the way, Gato, is every skill, that skill tree was for that one skill. So like if I look in here, like, you know, realistically it's not really that big. What you do is you look at the branches and you see what they're good for. You know? But every skill has its own skill tree and can be specialized. So instead of having this like, there was this other Diablo-y kind of game, which I also quite liked. It's called Path of Exile. Now, Path of Exile got quite famous. It got quite famous because there was just one gigantic skill tree, and your class just it basically put you on it. It basically like started you in a different spot in that skill tree, depending if you wanted to specialize in like dexterity-based skills and what have you. Oh god. Whoa, sir. It's so hard to see. Dude, this graphical glitch is so hard to see. What the fuck's going on? Oh god, no. Don't fucking die. You... run away! Regen some life and I'll go back in. There. God, it's so hard to see fucking anything in that mess. Goodbye. Yeah. But the point I was getting at was, so instead of having this one gigantic skill tree, which is which is really intimidating to a lot of people, they kind of cut it up into these little skill trees. And I think that's easier to digest for people, because you can look at it, you can be like, okay, I have this little itty bitty skill tree. I need fire resistance, honestly, and void resistance. Those seem to be like my two biggest adversaries, are those two elements in this game. Honestly, the wizard in this game was very interesting as well. I played that one a little bit, and got decently far in the game too before he died. There's a thing you can do with the wizard where you get ward generation, and it's basically like it's basically like a barrier around your health. So when you take damage, it would do damage to your ward before it does damage to you. And like you can spec into like that pretty heavily. Rapid Strikes, Smelter's Vengeance. I'll probably do Vindicator. Enemies immediately attack that releases a sword that pierces through enemies, dealing physical damage. It does. Its damage does not scale with nodes on this tree unless stated otherwise. Anyways, I'll do my void stuff on that tree because I'm trying to specialize. And then after that, who knows? Helmet. Oh, hello. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Was that a minions one? Unique leather coat. Minions have 40% chance to bleed on hit. Minions have increased bleed duration. That is so fucking good. I actually need to like... I actually need to portal home and put that in my fucking box before I lose it. That is awesome. Actually, I think that's down here. Yeah, bleed duration for minions. That actually makes me really want to make just a fucking... a Beastmaster and just go at it. Where's my portal? My portal's up here. Back in. Here we go. So the way I'm building my minions on my other Beastmaster is ice damage, and it's really nice because you freeze people and they don't do a lot of damage to you, and that's great. But this game keeps dumping this gear on me, where it's like, oh yes, minions can cause you, because there's a huge thing you can do with minions, where if nearby things are bleeding, they get like massive bonuses, because they're, you know, predators, they're animals. So that makes sense. It's just really funny how much gear it's dropping on me for very specifically that build. And I'm kind of becoming a little more interested in it. Oh, damage shard. That. Fuck your stinky ass archers. What? Alright, we're good. And I just fucked this up. There it is. Even with these failed runs, I'm not sure if this... I'm not sure if this guy's gonna work. He's, But we will try. Rebuke. Let's do... Actually, let's do that with my Q. Take 80% less damage and then explode. Can I do void damage? Void essence chance. Rebuke hit deals additional base void damage. Oh, there it is. Rebuke hits deal more damage. Rebuke hits in a larger area. Rebuke has a chance to grant you a void essence. So it looks like if I'm going Void Knight, it's about stacking void essences as best as I can. Or at least that's what I'm seeing. But I think the next thing I do, I think I should do void damage, because like what's the point of stacking all these void essences? Let's try this. Oh wait, I think I have to hold it down, now that I think about it. Hello. Yeah. Oh, after today it's just 6-hour shifts, so my other streams should go a lot better. Let me check the skill out. Oh, that's pretty darn good. Block effectiveness. Oh, shield bash. Hello. Armor. And like a minus like a percentage from damage from nearby enemies. Like that's fucking awesome. Meal directions that stuns enemies. There's a lot of like interesting fire skills you can get in this character as well. There's a lot more fire-based things than I thought. That's a lot of damage, my god. What kind of crappy ass boots am I using? Oh man, those boots are trash. Get out. Open the fancy door, please. I've seen this already.
This way. You're here to help.
The
The drink. Tread carefully.
Yeah, it's like everyone in the immediate area is just fucking dead. My buddy Cam is playing Helldivers 2. Everyone seems to own that game. I tried to play it, but unfortunately my computer, it just was not, it wouldn't even like launch Like, it didn't even entertain the idea of, like, launching, so I want to kind of wait until it goes on sale before buying it.
Note here, it isn't safe. We'll reconvene outside.
Ooh, that's a cool axe.
That should hold them first. That's what you want. Well,
Let's
tell you
go.
what, let's get out of here first, and then I'll explain more. These peace talks are hardly worth it if you don't know why Orion is after us.
I really get lost in playing this game. Like, it's just kind of rhythmic. Whoops. What's on the Haze Shrine? Haze Shrines are good. Let's run fast. Let's speed run, boy. I don't usually go like fire in games like these. I don't know, fire in it of itself hasn't really, hasn't really appealed to me. But I don't know, the Flaming Warrior kind of guy sounds like interesting. Or a Fire Spectre Rogue sounds pretty wild. Like, looking at all those fire traits I can get for being a rogue, like that's very interesting to look at. Yeah. Talk to me on the top of this hill and then get stolen away, old man. I'm just looking at him and I'm just like, I know you're a fate and it's not good. Oh god. Posture. And a stretch. And drink.
I'm sure you have questions, but let me first check and make sure the Epoch's safe.
On your hip, of course it's safe. Get stolen away. Get stolen away. You're a stolen old man. Return to the blah 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 blah. Ooh, Shattering Great Mace. Ooh. Then I go back home. Oh man. Yeah. I don't think every stream is gonna be as wild as like yesterday's stream, but it's just kind of nice that I'm doing it every day, you know? Oh, especially
Everything
my
okay? What? And what happened?
Willow.
Stay alive.
My
And bring
I was
Arthas back.
it was a really tiring day at work, so I'm really happy to like just be home. That one, armor clad, is very cool. That's gonna be like necessary for my living. All right, this is where my other character died. Cross your fingers, everyone. I don't think this character is gonna die in the same fashion. Like I don't think he's capable of that. Stunning Shrine. Get my second spell specialization slot. Alright, let's see here. More armor clad, because that's fucking awesome. It might be... It might be Warpath, because it's very clearly global increase of void damage. You don't... Warpath base physical damage converted to void. Consequently, the damage scales with increases of void damage, but not increases to physical damage. Warpath has a chance to inflict time rot. Bleed and ignite chance from all sources are converted to time rot chance for Warpath. Swaps Warpath's physical time. What is time rot, sir? The added chance is not affected. Time rot is an ailment that deals 45 more damage over time. Increases stun duration by 5%. Oh, neat. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think it'll be this. Warpath. Boom. There. Void Spire. Warpath deals additional melee void damage. This effect is double to wielding a two-handed weapon. There you go. Very cool. Yeah, I'm gonna hit people with this, and it's gonna make people stinky. Oof. Oh god. Like, I thought the hammer was okay, but it wasn't like... I don't know, it just wasn't, I'm not much of a hammer throw kind of, like, dude. Then I'm gonna get a lot of, like, really neat abilities later on. Like, even this Warpath, I think, is just a temporary thing. That's not bad. We're down here. This is where my subquest is. Hello. There's two of them. really careful. I'm not dying in the same damn place again. There, God. Ooh. 50 armor, 75 armor. Be gone with you. Another jump up in armor. Cool beans. It was a trap. Rest now, you did good. That's all I needed to do. Just go there and be like, oh yeah. Let's see, attunement, vitality, void resistance. That's really good. Get out of here. We're looking a little more knight-like. Dare say. Ah, sweet. It'll be interesting since all the void stuff in Riposte is so shallow. I can kind of spec into it actually becoming better, or not in like other things don't get better when I spec into them. It's just I don't need to worry about it being a particular way. I can just kind of do whatever I feel like. Whoa, buddy! Don't you fucking do that. My brother played a summoning person in this game, and I literally logged on, said asked what he was doing, and he's like, I died like just right now, because he walked into a room and all the attack animations on all of them all happened at the same time, and he just exploded. It was just like, ah! Like all the archers hit him all at the same time, and it was just not even. It was pure death. I hate these stinky archers. Oh yeah, Shubash. That's right. What if I did that instead? So I'm definitely not much of a hammers dude. And that stun chance I think would be very beneficial. Ahahawi! Ooh. Let me see here. Oh, we're level 20. Health on kill, chance to bleed. Health on kill, I think. Chance to bleed, actually. I'll break that one down to try and get that bleed chance off of it. For my if I make another Beastmaster that focuses on bleeding, that would be a very nice. I'll do that right now, actually. Boom. Shattering. There, chance to bleed shard. Yeah, you can like when you can shatter a weapon to try and get shards out of it. These archers are, oh my god. Perish. Yes. Ooh, shield rush. Charge the enemies in the direction until you release the ability key. They hit enemies' path or what area. Let's give it a try. Wait, no. I'll do that instead of this, and this can keep into that. There you go, boom. Bam! Like this. Oh, it was that. Yeah. Okay. We're good. Nope. I'm progressing through the video game. So in action RPGs like this, it really is just like, you go here and you kill things that are in your way.
Stand down. I cannot do that.
And it could be, you know, like it's not like I'm going. I accept these quests, but it's pretty much just like filler to just like, ah yes, go here and destroy everything, please. And you're like, of course. I love games where you kind of make a unique character, and then you just kind of see how they do amidst the challenges that are out there, you know? It's exciting to me. That's why I like Dungeons & Dragons so much, because I can make like a very unique and interesting character in that, and it's very neat. There we go. Nice if I could get a flippin' the summit. It'd be nice if I could get a belt that gives me more. Nope, this is an action RPG. I really like action RPGs. Sort of like a Diablo-ish kind of video game. Oh, I can also talk to him and be like, my condolences. Give me that experience points and that money. Yeah, 2 potion slots? Are you kidding me? That's not nearly enough. Be gone, go away, go away. See you later, goodbye. Sell all this useless crap, even though it's like almost worth absolutely nothing. Ooh. That's good. That's kind of more along the lines of like what my character is about too, so I like that.
Wrong.
And then I'll get you introduced to the forging thing. So I go here, and then I remove this. So it's got forging potential. So what I do is I go here, and I go. Let's say I want void damage increased. Boom. I'm gonna do that. Boom. There you go. So I added void damage to it. Now it's a blue item. Let's you know what? I'm running into a lot of things. Let's go fire. Let's add a fire resistance suffix to it because I would really like to have some fire resistance. Boom. There you go. See? And now, instead of it being what it was before, it has void damage and fire resistance. Isn't that cool? It's neat. I think it's quite neat. So instead of just finding like random items on the ground and hoping they're going to be good, you take a base item that's okay and you turn it into the perfect item that you need. It's a big thinky game. There's like a lot of like little things to think about, and I just, to me, it tickles me so entirely. All right, this is boss time, I think. Thank God for those extra potions. Yep, this is the boss.
You're here for the Epoch. Reaching me was impressive, but it's mine. Core member wing.
Whew. I have to be honest, that Q ability that I put on my shield, like that bubble that I put myself in, I think it's been saving my life. Like it really has. And boom. Perish, you stink.
Raya!
Broken sword, sword of stone, great mace. After your shards, everything else you have is trash.
Now get me out of here!
Oh,
Are you okay?
Speaking of, let's head back to camp. I must
We have that camp. There, so I got the Epoch shard back. To Beyblade gameplay. That's exactly it. I'm spinning and winning. Don't you see? So, this is where it starts getting real. Like, it's very, to me, it's a bit generic up until this point. And then you kind of realize what the game is. I'm just like, oh.
He's back. He's been quiet since he returned.
You're back.
Go back. No, we must protect the Epoch. Find a way so Rayleigh won't get to them.
Terra left their secrets to us and to us alone.
What's your plan?
Well, we are keepers after all. Protectors of Eterra's
sound almost
Do
sad.
you think we've gone through the motions? I feel as though drastic times are upon us.
It might be time, yes.
No, I apologize.
What do you mean?
only have 2 shards, but that Lena, I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry to you too. This is what's best for us all. With the Epoch's power, I'll finally be able to.
VoIP. So, this is kind of what the game is sort of based on. I took the Epoch shard, isn't that cool? So now, I'm in the crumbling ruins in the ruined era. So, this game is about time traveling, which is so cool for a game like this to be about that. Cause like I think I was here. Nope, I think I was here in the Imperial era. I think. I was somewhere before where we were fighting. I was here. Aha! I was in the Divine era doing my shtick, kind of in this area. And now I'm in the Ruined era. Now I'm in the Ruined era. But what I love is the map. Like, the map is canonical. You know, there's all this area. Like, even the ancient era. Here's the ancient, where it's like fucking dinosaurs and stuff, and then there's this beautiful flying temple. And then there's the Divine era. So the temple was there, but it's landed. It's got trees on it now. You know, some civilizations starting to spring up, like there. And then there's the Imperial era, which is after that, which so things are more developed. There's monsters kind of all over the place. You know, that temple's kind of more broken down. Then there's the Ruined era. So some sort of cataclysmic event happened, and now the world is just goofed. Like, it's fucking goopy and just absolute oblivious. And then there's the end of time, where it's just like, you know, nothing. It's so cool, in my opinion.
What is this place? Where did the Osprix go? I'll have to check my surroundings.
There's all these void enemies around. So, like, the cataclysmic event has to do with the void. I think someone, like, unleashed its power and it just, like, fucked everything. I think that's what happened. And there's just, like, this infinite cycle of this happening, I think. It's pretty cool, I dare say. That's why I thought Void Knight was interesting, because it's kind of like using the enemy's power against them.
Stand down or die.
God, it's so strong. And that could do void damage too. I might actually just fucking change. I might change my spin and just spec into my Q. Like, it's super good. Man, I'm gonna get to the next area, and then I'll hang it up for today. Killing this thing. Don't talk to me. Alright, we're good. Hello? Yeah, it's basically like the Void, the Black Tar, which is called the Void, has been corrupting everything it's been touching. It's fucking up the trees, it's fucking up all of it. Ugh. Landscape's gross. It's alive, but in a bad way. I was gonna say it's too alive for my liking, and then I realized, like, you know, trees and fucking berries and birds and animals, like, those are also alive, so I'm like... Same with organic. Isn't that weird? There's a stink. There's a create stink wherever he goes. This stupid thing. We're good. Chance to bleed shard. I at the very least really wanted to get to this part where it's like you go to the distant future and you're like, oh, the world's just like fucked. There's no technology, there's no anything. It's just like people in the Middle Ages, and they're just like, what the, oh my god, we ruined the world with dark magic.
I'll watch over you.
A guard sent me. I came outside. How'd you know? All right, we're good.
Gods.
Let's go. Last refuge outskirts. Gato meow meow. Gato go meow. We all love him for it. Hello.
Yes.
I need to get to the there. I need to do the thing. Yeah, Echo Knight. I will draw you incorrectly. Increased cooldown recovers food for movement-based skills and health. No, I still need I need a max out armor clad, like as quick as I can. I need one of those teleporty things. There it is. There's the teleporty thing. And the stream has been so chill. Alright, with that, I'm on my first little healthy thing. I want to thank everyone for stopping by. It was a very sort of relaxed kind of stream today, and I'm okay with that. You know, I work a job where I sometimes get like these big 8-hour shifts, and they're fucking exhausting. So for me, oh, I'll stretch. Eat. But yes, thank you everyone for coming. I'll I fucking wish. But thanks everyone so much for coming. It was kind of neat to kind of stream like just a game that I find very calming and kind of just like doing it. But I hope you guys have a good night. And I shall see you all tomorrow for more video games. What type of video games? I'm not really sure, but we'll see. All right, see you guys for now.